Welcome, everyone, to this special series. We're exploring what it really means to be an alt-link here at Alter.
That's right. Alter, our marketing and advertising agency, driven by that vision to be recognized as the home of limitless creativity.
And today, we're diving deep into one of our absolute core values, teamwork.
Specifically, we're focusing on one really crucial element of teamwork.
Which is?
It's this principle: I give and receive feedback openly, understanding its role in our collective growth.
Okay, so this is basically our shortcut to understanding how that plays out here day to day.
Exactly. Think of it as unpacking that idea with, real examples from Alter.
So when we talk about teamwork here, it's more than just ticking off tasks on your own list, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's fundamentally about our collective growth, how we all get better together, how our work improves as a whole.
And open feedback, both giving it and, importantly, receiving it. That's like the fuel for this growth.
Yeah, it really is. Giving feedback, when done right, isn't about pointing fingers. It's constructive.
It helps your colleagues see things they might miss.
Precisely. It enhances the quality of everything we produce. It's about lifting the work, collectively.
And then there's the flip side, receiving feedback, which can be tough sometimes, let's be honest.
It can. But the idea here is to see it as an opportunity, a chance for personal and professional development.
Like getting a different perspective on your own work, sharpening your skills.
Exactly that. It's about embracing that chance to improve, not getting defensive.
And when that happens, when we have that open exchange,
Yeah.
it really does strengthen the whole team's performance, doesn't it?
It makes a huge difference being able to share thoughts freely, being receptive. It creates this culture of continuous learning.
Equipping us all to do better work together. Okay, let's make this more concrete. What does this actually look like here at Alter? Can we think of some examples?
Definitely. Let's take the design team, for instance. Maybe a teammate suggests a different layout for a project. The key is how that's received. If it's welcomed, genuinely considered, that shows the feedback is valued. It's not about ego.
Right, it's about the best idea winning out. What about, say, the copy team?
Yeah, good one. Imagine a senior editor gives some notes to a junior writer, maybe about tone or making something flow better.
Okay, standard practice.
But the ideal scenario is the junior writer seeing that not as criticism, but as like a learning experience, a chance to grow their craft. That's the growth mindset we talk about.
Got it. And it's not just creative teams, right?
Not at all. Think about client success. Someone might point out maybe, hey, could we make this communication clearer for the client?
And instead of negativity.
Exactly. The team discusses it, maybe makes some adjustments. It's constructive feedback leading straight to, well, better outcomes and happier clients.
Makes sense. Performance team. They deal with data a lot.
Right. So maybe someone looks at the results and suggests, hey, what if we tried this different ad strategy?
Based on the numbers.
Based on the numbers. And the team discusses it objectively. They consider the new idea openly. It's that data-driven feedback loop in action.
Okay, production, video edits, things like that.
Sure. The video lead might suggest reworking a transition, maybe for better flow or impact.
And the editor doesn't take it personally.
Ideally, no. They understand it's about making the final piece stronger. The focus is purely on quality, not personal critique.
And marketing and social during brainstorms. That feels like a prime feedback zone.
Totally. You need that honest sharing of opinions, even if they're rapid fire. That kind of open feedback is what takes a decent idea and helps build it into a really strong campaign.
So even in support roles, like accounts or HR.
Absolutely. Maybe a process was missed or something wasn't clear. The feedback given should be calm, helpful, aimed at fixing it for the future.
Using feedback as a tool for just making things work better.
Exactly. Process improvement.
Okay, so we've talked about what it is. What is feedback at Alter definitely not about?
Well, first off, it is not about being right. That's not the goal.
The focus is collective improvement.
Always. How do we get better together? How does the work get better? That's the question.
And it's not about blame either, right? Or just dwelling on mistakes.
Definitely not. Mistakes happen. Things go wrong sometimes. Feedback is about learning from that, figuring out how to avoid it next time, and moving forward positively.
As a stronger team.
And crucially, it's not a one-way street. Can't stress that enough.
Giving and receiving, both are vital.
Equally vital. The whole system breaks down if one part is missing.
So why put so much emphasis on this? What are the real benefits of embracing this open feedback culture?
Well, a big one is trust. It builds incredible trust within teams.
Because you can be honest and expect honesty back.
Exactly. It creates a psychologically safer space, which is, foundational.
It also shows you care, doesn't it, about your colleagues' growth.
It really does. Taking the time to offer thoughtful feedback shows you're invested in them, in their development. It demonstrates respect.
And logically, if everyone's getting good input, individual performance should improve,
Naturally, we all get better at what we do. We refine our skills, our approaches.
which then rolls up to the team level.
Mm.
Better individuals make a stronger team,
A more effective, more unified team. We work better together, achieve more collectively.
and the ultimate payoff
Yeah.
connects back to that vision, right? Limitless creativity.
Absolutely. A team that communicates this openly, that learns constantly from each other, that isn't afraid of feedback. That's a team position for real innovation.
Pushing those creative boundaries.
That's the idea.
So the key takeaway for everyone listening, as you go about your work here as an alt link,
Remember this. Open feedback is genuinely a powerful tool for all of us.
and when you're on the receiving end, try to really listen. Understand the intent behind it. See it as that opportunity.
Yeah, listen fully. And when you're offering it, be honest, be direct, sure, but always with kindness and with the goal of helping.
Helping your colleagues, helping the agency grow.
Mm.
Maybe take a moment to think about the examples we shared. Do they resonate? Where have you seen this work well?
Or, where could you perhaps lean into it a bit more? In your own work, your own interactions.
Because this principle, this open feedback loop, it's not just some line in a handbook.
No, it's a really active ingredient in what makes Alter, hopefully, an exceptional and innovative place to be.
So maybe the question to leave with is, what opportunities for growth through feedback might you spot around you today?
Your openness to giving it and receiving it truly helps us all reach that limitless potential.